Hey y'all, and welcome back to the party. It's your girl, BrittReacts, and today we are reacting to Leikola Ismo. The English language is so confusing. Let's see what he has to say.
Good evening. Hi, I'm Ismo, and yes, I am from Finland. Woohoo!
Oh wow!
Yay! Yay! It's so great to be here. I speak English now. I didn't grow up speaking English. I had to learn it later, and it's not easy. It's so hard. I've been speaking English for years, but I still have to look up words every day. I learn new words all the time, and I recently learned this word, and it's my favorite word now. I had no idea about this word until recently, and I love it. You must know this. The meaning of the word, the meaning is that you have now poured enough coffee into my cup. And it goes like
He set that up perfectly. Also, he introduced himself with the name Ismo first, I think. That's what I heard. So I don't know if this is like last name, first name in the title. Anyway, off topic. But you can use that in like don't touch that. Like that's enough. Like there's quite a few ways you can use that. Is it in the dictionary? I don't know, but I love where he's going with this. Let's continue.
I didn't know about that. It's so good. I really enjoy that word. It's so great.
That word.
It's so surprising, and it starts really fast and then slows down gradually.
Right.
It's great. It took me a while. It took me some time to figure out how to spell it. But now I have it. Actually, now I use it as my password.
That's good. That's
it's
genius.
My Wi-Fi password. If somebody comes over, what's your Wi-Fi? I really love that.
The like that he's doing, like trying to like, I don't know what that is, but I thoroughly enjoy it.
Really love that. I really like words, and I really enjoy words, and this is a thing I hear often. People say, like, if somebody uses a bad word, a curse word, and then there's another person who doesn't like that word being used, and they want to interfere, and they want to say something about that, the thing they always say, they yell out, language. And that's it. They just yell out.
This is very true.
Language. Well, okay, yeah. Yeah, language. This is a part of that. Yes, this goes into the category of language. But I feel it's a little bit broad of a statement for that situation to just yell out language. It's like the same to me. If you see somebody about to get hit by a bus, and you yell out, transportation.
That is so true. You know, this is not my first time hearing that the English language is confusing. As a only English speaking human being, I think it's confusing. But to hear people whose first language is not English, their perspective always like brings it full circle. It's like, yeah, why do we do that? Like, where did these things come from? Why are we like language? Like, he's so right. He's absolutely positively right. And it just always blows my mind. You know, like the English language cannot, it's not very literal sometimes. Like there's always like oxymorons and all kinds of like things that you have to get through to get to the real meaning, or what, you know, for people who English is not their first language. And a lot of other languages are very literal, like the way they speak them is very literal. And it's just so interesting. Like, it's so interesting, like how this came to be here in America. But I mean, sometimes it's confusing for me, and it's the only language I know.
transportation.
This like thing.
Yes, you are correct. Yes, this this goes under the umbrella of transportation. That's what. Maybe a bit more specific. I recently went on this language course where they tried to teach me to speak English better, and they made me practice this phrase. They made me practice the phrase, seashells, seashells. By the seashore.
Oh. Sally sold she sells, but I can't say it. I can't say it. I agree with you.
I don't know how anybody can pronounce that. It's so difficult. I kept trying. I tried so many times. I kept practicing. But then I stopped. Then I stopped practicing because I realized that, wait a minute. I am never gonna need to say this. Why am I practicing? Like, I can't even imagine a situation.
I love his voice, and I don't know if he's like leaning into it and you know, making it a little bit bigger because it's playing into the confusion part, how it's like like, I love that. I don't know, but I love it. Also, Sally sold, she sells by the she's. Nope. It's almost the same as statistics for me. I have to really slow down and think about it before I say it, or I'm like, statistics. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. What? And he's right. Other than situations like this, I've never needed to use that. But it might help if I practice that. It might help me say statistics more fluidly.
Imagine a situation. Where I'd have to say, you know the thing. Like how would that situation go? Like, first of all, I would have to be by the seashore.
By the seashore.
And then I would have to run into someone who is shelling seashells. And then for some reason, I would have to point her out. And I'd have to say to some third person.
Right.
Yeah. She is doing that. Like, why would that happen?
Why would that happen?
It's not gonna happen.
I agree with you.
I'm pretty sure that I will never run into anybody selling seashells in the first place. Because I can't imagine a worse business idea.
Also true.
Especially at that location.
This is so true. It's so, like, who is coming up with these things that are like just so deeply rooted in our American culture?
You know, with business, it's all about location. And there are free seashells. Like right next to her. So nobody is going to buy her stupid seashells. So if you are selling seashells, my advice is that at least sell them as far from the seashore as possible. So somewhere where they are scarce. So thanks a lot, Ismo. Thank you.
He said somewhere where they're scarce. I love his accent is so cute. He was funny. So Ismo is at least what he goes by. Fair enough. All right, that was funny. I enjoyed him. I've never heard of him before. He's so cute. All right, go have the day you deserve. Peace.